Good afternoon, everybody. I will just brief about the Mazgaon Limited. Ours is a defense public sector undertaking. The annual turnover for the last financial year was above 4,000 crores, and we have order book position for 10 to 12 years. Presently, we have order for 8 warships and 6 submarines. So I will show the portfolio since inception. Nilgiri class frigates, 6 numbers, were delivered to Indian Navy in the year 72-81. Then Godavari class frigates, 3 numbers, during 83 to 87. Then destroyed Delhi class, 3 numbers, 1997 to 2001. Then corvette Kukri class, 3 numbers, during 1988 to 2001. And then missile boats Vibhuti class, 4 numbers, during 1991 to 1994 and 2001. Then recently, last 4-5 years, we have delivered Shivalik class frigates, 3 numbers for Indian Navy. Then destroyer Kolkata class, 3 numbers, during 2014 to 16. Then frigate destroyer P-15 class, 4 numbers we have the order, and out of that 2 numbers we have launched during last 2 years. And there is order for P-17A frigate class ships, 4 numbers. And this is the ceremony where our defense minister and prime minister and chief minister, that commissioning ceremony of INS Kolkata first ship, which was delivered to Indian Navy in August 2014. Second ship of INS Kolkata class, that is INS Kochi, delivered last year. And this is the third ship which we have delivered recently to Indian Navy. These are the Scorpion class and SSK class submarines built by Mazgaon Dock, and 2 numbers were delivered early in the year 1992 and 1994. Then Scorpion class, 6 number. Out of that, 1 number is already delivered to Indian Navy, and 6 numbers are under construction at Mazgaon Dock. This is the launching ceremony of INS Kalavari, launch on 28th October. And this is the previous history of Mazgaon Dock, where different ships, merchant ships, then offshore platforms, jack-up rigs, then supply vessels were built by Indian Navy, Mazgaon Dock, and delivered to Indian Navy and Oil and Natural Gas Commission. These are the projects in hand. Just now P-15A, all ships we have delivered. Now P-15B, missile destroyers, 4 numbers, under construction at Mazgaon Dock. Then P-17A, stealth class, Indian Navy, 4 numbers under construction. Then P-75 submarine, under construction at Mazgaon Dock. And these are the infrastructure facilities created by Mazgaon Dock. After this, Mr. Dickholkar will explain about the procurement procedures, then what are the items reserved for MSCs, then vendor registration procedures required to be followed for MSCB's vendor development. In addition to that, we have arranged one vendor development program on 20th October. So I request all MSC entrepreneurs to participate in that program at Mazgaon Limited on 20th October 2016. Mr. Dickholkar.
Good afternoon, everybody. As a defense PSU, we have adopted very transparent, fair and simplified purchase procedure. It is from the receipt of the requirement. Most of the requirements we tender out, and we have 2 slabs for the tendering. Up to 2 lakhs we go for the web tender, where bidders has to submit the physical bid at tender box in our reception center. More than 2 lakhs we go for the e-tendering, where bidders has to submit their bid online on our e-procurement portal. For all these things, tenders, this information is available on our website and the e-procurement portal, also on the CPP portal. For the tenders which are having a value more than 50 lakhs, we also give the notice in the newspapers. And then these are the steps where we give the sufficient time for to bidder to participate, generally 3 weeks to 4 weeks. After that, all the offers will go under technical scrutiny. Then for two-bid system, technically qualified bidders will be invited for the price bid opening. Then there will be, if it requires, we go for the price negotiation, and the final stage is the award of the contract. These are some figures for the procurement made from the MSCs in last 3 years. From this, you can see that there is a gradual increase in the participation from the MSCs, and we are giving orders to the MSCs. As you can see, in year 2015-16, we have procured 21 crores of materials from the MSCs, out of which 0.6% is from the MSCs owned by the SC and ST. There are some relaxations and the purchase preference we are giving to the MSCs. As per the purchase, this public procurement policy for the MSCs 2012 order, 358 items reserved for the MSCs, out of which we have identified 84 items which irregularly procured by the MDLs. And this information of this is also available on our MDL website. We put 20% reservation for other items in our tenders, tender quantity. And if any MSC, which is under this L1 plus 15% bracket and agrees to matches with L1, we award the 20% of the tender quantity to that MSC bidder. All the bidders which are registered with MSME, NSIC are exempted from the submission of EMD. Also, one more advantage is if any MSC requests for the advance payment, we do consider that. For the registration with MDL, there is also a simplified procedure established. Forms can be available on our MDL website. You can also contact our supply registration and relation department. You can fill up the form offline as well as online and submit all the document. After the scrutiny, if required, we visit your organization, and then we put up for the management approval and award you the certificate registration. These are the major documents like your shop and certificate, bank details, statutory documents like CST, VAT registration certificate required. A major document is the purchase order executed in last 3 years, from which we judge your capacity. And if any bidder is already registered with Indian Navy or GRAC or other defense PSUs, for them the requirement of these documents are very less, means they need to submit very less documents for the registration. The benefit we give for the registered vendors, for some materials we issue the limited tenders for the registered vendors. There is no fee for the registration form or the registration fee. Also, suppliers who are registered with MDL are exempted from the payment of EMD, and there are some relaxation in the submission of the pre-qualification documents of the tender like shop and certificate, auditor balance sheet, profit and loss account statement, etc. You can contact our suppliers relation registration section. Mr. P.L. Kashigedar is the contact person. He is also present in the seminar, this conference. You can get the more information about this from him. As a shipbuilding industry, we are doing voluminous welding.
Last minute.
These are some requirements of MDL where you can get the opportunity to get the orders or to participate against the tender. like electrodes required for the weldings. Then we also require some services. We are having outsourcing department where we issue the tenders for the various services. All this information is available on our MDL website. So you do visit our website, and you can, as our tenders are, all tenders are open tenders, you can participate for that. There is also infrastructure department. They give the requirement, we tender the requirement for the renovation, repair, construction inside our premises. You can also get opportunity in that. We also go for the biennial rate contract for these services. The prerequisite for e-procurement is that DSC, you need to have that in with you. Also, we procure some in IT products like some softwares, then computers, laptops. So any bidders having interest in that can participate for this. And once again, I will request all of you to show your present at our on 20th October, where we are we have arranged one development program for MSCs, where we will give more we can give more information about our organization and the procurement to be made in the next 1 or 2 years. So it is at 20 October, 2 p.m. onwards, and there is a free entry and there is no registration fee. On the spot registration is there. So you all are welcome over there.
Mazgaon Dock Limited. It's a dock premises, MDL premises,
Yeah,
right?
yes, it is MDL premises. Yes. It is at Dockyard Road, Mazgaon. 2 p.m. onwards, it will be started.